Нету скинов. В описании есть пару сайтов, переходи и, может быть, ты выведешь нож.
Fnatic used a boost that gave them an...
Pronex finds Zipnik's not the best of starts. Flusher gets Dupree. Bomb is going down. Device still kicking as Fetish waits and finds himself a little bit of smoke to hide in, but it's a 2v4 and it's going to be desperately hard to hold on to. Device around the world we go, but the defuse is coming in. He's still going. Oh, Olaf just about gets it as the flames come in, and look at the little dance of happiness. That is how to control your nerves in a situation. Dance it out.
And they'll just hold at the B-bomb site.
Lots of money though there is for Gambit, so they can try and take down any weapon. All of them are beneficial at this point in time.
Immortals now feeling like they know what to do to challenge this banana position. To Gambit to send even more firepower there, to bring more HP.
This is so smart. Oh, this is huge. Doji's throwing a nade into the corner just as the bomb's going to go off. They're both going to go down. Get brained on. Doja with the dunk. That's so smart.
I've never seen that before. Coming into that position, you can survive in the pit for anyone who's not aware. Him coming and throwing the HG grenade at that spot, just as the bomb goes off as well, takes them both down. Sure, he doesn't get the frags for it, but he denies them so much money going forward as well. That's one of the sickest ideas ever. They land in their faces and then they both die. That's so smart. He realizes it as well. He loves it.
Apex has gone over to the 5-7 and then a couple deagles just to spice things up. But TSM, they're scared about this. They aren't rushing this time around. They're taking their sweet time, hoping to catch somebody peek on Envy's side. And well, that's what happens when you go around the corner. Happy with one dig. Oh, and another one! Oh, and a third! Happy! He could get another one here too, Dupree is like sweating bullets! Happy's gonna get the quad kill in the ace! What is this?
Говорили, сейчас походу заберут вообще раунд. Фнатики включаются, дорогие зрители. Они не собираются сдаваться. Как бы плохо игра не шла, у всей команды у них... Это жесть! Что ты поставил в полете одному и без зуба второму? Покажите эмоции! Есть эмоции! Боже, что это было? Какой он красавчик! Как такие раунды вообще берутся? Это неимоверная жесть. Это просто жесть. Извините за крики, извините, если у кого-то взорвалась колонка, пришла мама, папа.
From this position, they have full map intel, and some crazy frags happened as a result. LDLC had no idea what was going on and ended up losing the match, and it's safe to say that they lost the match because of that boost spot, whether the number of frags happened, the number of intel that Fnatic had, as well as completely throwing LDLC off their game. You saw them throughout it like visibly shaken in terms of where they were looking. They were constantly worrying about it and stuff. From Fnatic's perspective, they won by having more map knowledge, and it's easy to put the blame on Valve for allowing a glitch like this in their map, but this isn't right. In an interview, Devilwalk said that they knew about the boost for a period of time spanning months. They saved it as a sort of zero-day exploit to use when the time was right. Integrity would have been exposing the boost spot so that Valve could fix it, and nobody could use it to gain an unfair advantage. Instead, they sat on it and used it. Overpass is the newest map played competitively. It's gone through many changes. Part of coming out with a new map and balancing it is the community, including pro players, properly testing it and getting rid of the bugs. We saw a number of people come out and do this. I think the Ninjas in Pajamas, we saw Steel doing some work as well. There is no way in hell that this spot is intentional. The Exploit Hunters team jumped into the game to investigate. To get into the spot, you first boost a player onto this invisible ledge. Then, you boost another player onto the head of the first player, putting you in the most broken spot ever used in a professional match. You can clearly see the sewers, you can see the path to B, it gives you tons of map knowledge. On T side, I found a way to counter this spot. Walk up to the ladder here in the playground, jump up to see if the player is in the position, and then you can shoot them through the shrubbery. Unfortunately, LDLC didn't have time to discover this spot. They learned about it mid-game. There are questions about whether this spot was against tournament rules. As of the making of this video, a provisional decision was made mid-game by the admins, ruling it legal. But an official decision is being looked at over the next few hours. It's clear from hammer screenshots that the position was definitely not meant to be used, it was meant to be clipped off. Also, the rules clearly state that you cannot be boosted into positions where the textures, walls, ceilings, floors become transparent or penetrable. Some folks have investigated and found spots where this rule was broken, however slightly. It's determined whether, I guess, looking through those walls will give you any sort of an advantage to the point where it would be considered illegal. It's up to DreamHack how they run their tournament, so whatever decision they reach, please respect it. I think that highlights the importance of coming out with these sorts of boost spots beforehand so that everybody's sort of on the same page, so it can be ruled beforehand whether it's legal or not. Either way, this is just another stab in the gut of the CSGO scene as of late. Pro players banned for hacking, unsportsmanlike behavior, and now this boost spot, which decided the final half of the final game of the most anticipated matchup of the last major of the year. Either way, I'm the War Owl.
And the pop flash is coming in to allow them to take control of connector, where FNX is trying to make a stand. Nitro down to 2 HP now, and he's going to scurry away. Again, we've got Taco just holding a short angle, so it's still Liquid's round to impose on Luminosity. The team now going back to Old Faithful, and Cold might be in trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him. He's got to hit these shots. We saw Fall in this spot before, the same spot, but with much more utility to work with. Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? Jumping double!